Hoi there, small fry, and welcome to Itch.io Tasty, the video series in which we go to itch.io, type in a word, and then just play some of the most interesting games that jump out as a result of that word. It's a very simple concept. This week, in honour of the Prime Minister of my homeland, David Cameron, we've used the word pig. Now, there's a connection between those two. I'm not sure what that connection is, but we're going to have a look at some pig-themed games that are available on Itch.io, so let's get to it. The first game we're looking at is Save Ya Bacon. Now, this is a sort of twist on the Endless Runner. I actually kind of like the graphics. They are very PlayStation 1 era, and they seem to have been stylized as such. It reminds me of Reloaded. I think that was the name of it. I never played Fully Loaded, or Loaded, or whatever it was called. But I played Reloaded. It was that shooter where you could be a man in a bunny suit or the robot nun. I liked being the robot nun. Anyway, fairly simple concept this once you wrap your head around it. You are the farmer chasing the pig. And it doesn't really seem like you're saving the bacon so much as, well, trying to kill and eat the pig. You've got to keep the pig on the screen. If it gets off the screen, then bears will get at it. And you have a stamina bar that's constantly draining. You keep that up by running into chickens and getting protein. You also get boosts if you pick up cola. The idea is to maintain stamina and speed to eventually reach the pig. I never did, mostly because if you run into too many chickens, you get salmonella and die. So I never got the pig. But it's alright, you know, you can play it for free. There are way worse games out there. It's an as I said, it's an interesting take on the runner genre. So they get points for trying. So they get, let's say 3 dicks in a dead pig's mouth out of 10. No, out of 5. Next up is Pig Pig. I don't know why it's called that, but anyway, it's basically your Flappy Bird type of thing. Actually reminds me of a game that came out, I think before Flappy Bird. I think it was called Gas Knight. I can't remember the real title of it, but you were a knight who, like this pig here, is propelled across the air by farting. Vulgar though the premise may be, it was actually a pretty good game. And this game is mechanically similar. You propel up and down while it automatically scrolls across the screen, trying to collect space debris and avoiding the spaceships. The main issue with this game is just its obnoxious presentation. The visuals are okay, but the sounds are horrific. The UFOs you've got to avoid make horrible put-put-put noises, like really horrible, harsh noises. The music bits that play are also similarly grating. So even though it looks quite nice, the actual design of the main pig character is I like it. It's kind of odd and creepy in a way, but the audio especially needs work. It gets in your head like pins. So it gets to a 2.5 dicks in a dead pig's mouth out of 5. This is Piggy Jumper. I don't get it, if I'm honest. You're a pig's head. Apparently the pig's head is just floating around on its own. Who knows, maybe it's dead. Maybe it just got back from a posh Tory university party. I don't know. But you're controlling it. Its eyes are wide in terror. Again, possibly because of the posh toff initiation rituals that it's been party to. But as far as I followed what I guess would have been the instructions gleaned from the title and used the pig to jump. I jumped over the farmers with their lawn mowers. Never managed to score a point, a single point. I don't get the point of it. It's very not good. So I'm gonna give Piggy Jumper, let's say, it's gonna have to get 1. It's gonna have to get a bit of foreskin in a dead pig's mouth out of 5 fully erect tumescent members. So sorry, Piggy Jumper. Our standout, I think, today is Iron Snout. Now, as well as being playable on a browser, you can also play this on a mobile. It's on Google Play and all that stuff. And it's actually pretty fun. It's similar to that game. I can't remember the name of the actual game. I'm sorry. But that one that Kung Fury copied when they did the Kung Fury game, where you just punch and kick. The pig stays still in the middle, and the wolves come at it with cleavers, and you press left and right and up. So left to attack left, right to attack right, and up to jump. And doing so, you can create some pretty neat little combos. There's some cool stuff where if you press the attack button as a cleaver's flying, you can grab it and then fling that at another one. It's actually, despite how simple it is, it's actually pretty fun and somewhat addictive. I actually played this one a bit longer than I had intended to. So that's good. I might actually download that for my phone. So Iron Snout is good. It's visually very nice. I like the design. The design of the pig is nice. The design of the wolves, they're cute but kind of creepy. Very bright, nice cartoon, very nice animations. Gets progressively more difficult as it goes on. You know, you're having to avoid cleavers being thrown, or wolves jumping on the ginters, or rocket wolves and jumpy ones. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like this one. So thumbs up for that one. Now, before we get to the next one, this one I didn't want to save for last because it's shit, and you know I try not to be too critical. Not too well. I say not too critical. This is more of a kind of reviewy show. I mean harsh. I try not to be too harsh. But this next one is shit, and if you've got the will for it, you'll see why. But I've got to do a content warning before we go on to it. Because if you've got epilepsy, if you're prone to migraines, just be careful before you see this one, because it's visually horrific. And I don't mean that in terms of violent content, gore, violent. I mean physically painful to watch. Like, my eyes still feel a bit bad from watching it. So consider that your warning as we look at Pig for Machine. That's what it's called. Sorry, no, Pigs for Machine A. Their version of the title's a little less good. So that's it. This is Pigs for Machine A. Anyway, it's vile, as you can see. The idea is you are in some sort of meat grinder truck, and you are rolling over pigs. That's it. The screen shaking is just, I don't know why it's there. The developer knows it's there. They even put an epilepsy warning themselves at the beginning. But I don't know why they did it. I guess to try and give the game some sense of individual flair, considering it is really quite bad. Like, you are literally doing nothing but move, like pointing a fucking vehicle in a direction and rolling over pigs. The gameplay is threadbare, and it seems like they've tried to make up for that by just making it the most painful, unpleasant, uncomfortable, straight up awful experience they can. I'm not impressed at all, and I'm gonna stop that now because that's bad. So we'll. So that's our look, anyway, through the wacky world of pig-based games on itch.io. There are plenty others, of course. Some of them I don't play because they don't play in my browser, or they're just for mobile, or various other reasons. I just sort of pick out a selection of intriguing ones and just see what the raffle brings us. So the standout for this one is Iron Snout. The others are a bit... Save Your Bacon's okay as well. Don't ever go near Pigs for Machine A, because your eyes and brain won't thank you for it. I'm off to try and massage my retinas now. Have fun, and this goes out to you, David Cameron. Keep it up. Your work, I mean. Not your dick. In a pig. A dead pig. Its head.